Obviously, there's many. What I've put here as popular import is what I see coming through with me right now and what people are asking for the most. So these are the top fish, the betta, guppy, swordtail, platy, molly. That's has been something interesting because I think I previously didn't know much about datnoids and uh, there's a few specialized hobbyists that that made me aware of these fish, and I was amazed when I saw them, and they're very interesting in a big tank. So we've had a few orders of those come through. So I think this is another fish that could be promoted to enthusiasts. Maybe in Canada they don't know these fish so much, so this is a good opportunity. Oscars, always a popular fish, and flower horns as well. I've brought in quite a few flower horns so far. I think that's another market we can continue to push. So those are the popular fish that I see right now that are coming through. Do you want to translate that, Yoga?
Oke, ya, jadi teman-teman ini adalah jenis-jenis ikan yang paling populer diimpor di Kanada, begitu ya. Di antaranya ada beta, guppy, swordtail, platy, molly, dutch, oscar, dan juga flowerhorn. Dutch ini sepertinya cukup menarik begitu ditawarkan di Kanada. Kemudian Oscar itu selalu populer, kemudian flowerhorn juga sangat menarik di sana. Jadi jenis-jenis ini yang paling banyak diimpor di Kanada untuk saat ini, begitu.
So, I mean, obviously there's fish that I cannot import myself, so I am restricted. We know that discus are popular and other types, but I'm not able to bring those in. So there's a limit, but I'm not asked very much for discus, by the way. So I know they're popular, but this is what people are asking me for right now. So mostly. So the next, you want to translate that quickly? Or
Uh, okay, so did you say that you didn't have much order for discus?
what I said was that there are more fish that are popular, but I cannot import them all. So I gave an example of
Ah,
discus, but I don't get too much requests for discus. So
oke. Ya, jadi sebetulnya banyak jenis lain yang juga populer ya teman-teman, tapi tidak semuanya bisa diimpor oleh Denny dan Denny juga tidak mendapatkan banyak order untuk discuss begitu.
right. So the
Ya,
next, what I accept to import, giving examples here, Bottia, Jack Dempsey, cichlids, gourami, red tail catfish is something new that I've been bringing in, and I've had a few demand for that. Tetra we don't get much, but I accept it, so it's something else that's popular here. Shrimps, very popular. This I should have put at the top of the list. There's a demand for shrimps, and I think that I spoke with Yoga about the shrimps that we could offer to bring them in little containers, and I think I did not know about this. So if people can market selling 5 to 7 shrimp in a small container instead of having to buy a big bag and to send in a box, I think we can sell more like we do with individual fish. Killifish and rams are popular as well here, and I accept those. Yes, go yoga.
ya, jadi jenis-jenis yang di tengah ini juga bisa diimpor di Kanada ya, teman-teman. Ada Botia, Jack Dempsey, Cichlids, Gurami, RTC, Red Tail Catfish itu juga mulai eh, ada transaksi untuk RTC. Kemudian Tetra tidak terlalu banyak tapi ada. Kemudian udang, shrimps, udang hias itu mungkin Caridina atau Neo Caridina begitu. Ini sebetulnya juga cukup populer, cukup banyak permintaan dari Kanada. Dan kemarin kita juga sempat ngobrol dengan Denny untuk pengiriman udang itu bisa juga dilakukan dengan menggunakan cup-cup kecil begitu. Jadi eh, sebenarnya buyer tidak harus beli dalam jumlah besar dalam kemasan bag gitu ya, bisa dilakukan dengan eh, cup-cup kecil misalnya 5 sampai 7 ekor dalam satu cup. Mungkin kita bisa eh, packing seperti itu. Jadi pembeli bisa beli lebih banyak untuk udang hias. Kemudian killifish dan juga rams, ram secret gitu juga bisa diterima di sana.
And just to add that shrimps are, I mean, I think it's a crazy, there people are crazy about shrimps and there's so many colors and it's been a very popular in the hobby this year and last year, and now it continues. There's a couple of sellers here in Montreal that are as established as selling only shrimps. One of them I supplied, and there's a big store in Toronto that has a storefront and it just sells shrimps. Only, well, now he sells more than shrimps, but he started with just shrimps. So shrimps is a big market here. And there's more people starting to breed them and sell them. But I think we can still import different varieties and people will continue to ask.
Iya, jadi untuk udang ini ternyata eh, pasarnya jadi besar di Kanada, teman-teman. Jadi orang di sana ternyata cukup eh, bahasa Denny tadi tergila-gila gitu ya dengan udang hias banyak warna, banyak jenis seperti itu. Dan ada banyak toko-toko ikan hias di Kanada yang hanya menjual shrimp bahkan. Jadi salah satunya juga disuplai oleh Denny sendiri. Tapi kita eh, masih bisa banyak melakukan ekspor ke sana untuk varietas-varietas udang yang eh, banyak sekali ada di Indonesia mungkin seperti itu.
I think it's important to follow the trends and maybe I'll be able to be able to let you guys know about what's trending in the market. And I think that's because sometimes we can try to continue to breed a fish that maybe is popular in Asia or other countries, but in the US or Canada, like for example, certain platies, the people don't really want them, but I think they're amazing. If I look at sunrise and sunset platy, very nice, but there's no demand. I've tried to sell them. So it's a very small market. There's not too many people want those. It's very specialized. Uh, so if we know that people want to buy a lot of shrimps, then I think you should try to breed shrimps and offer them and sell them. Yoga.
Oke, jadi sangat penting buat kita mengikuti tren gitu ya, teman-teman. Seperti contohnya pelatih itu ternyata di sana tidak begitu banyak peminatnya mungkin ya. Eh, tapi sebetulnya kan itu jenis yang menarik kalau dilihat pelatih sunrise, pelatih sunset gitu. Em, dan ya kalau kita tahu apa yang mereka inginkan atau mereka butuhkan gitu ya, seperti udang mungkin. em, Kalau kita tahu di sana permintaannya banyak, mungkin kita bisa mulai untuk breeding dan juga menjualnya seperti itu. Ya intinya adalah jenis-jenis yang menurut tren itu sedang sedang populer di Kanada seperti itu.
So the next topic was I put there is popular in fish stores. I have a few people I know that own fish stores here locally, and I asked them what the popular fish are that people buy. Obviously, this is not the same market that we are selling to exactly. Maybe some of these people would go be have more interest in specialized things and want to import, but this is gives you an idea. I mean, neon tetras are always popular and loach, and again, the neocardina shrimp. Even people that are not specialized, the people that have just community tanks at home with their children, they want shrimps. Rummy nose tetra is a very popular one, and they obviously want guppy and platy and molly. This I supply to some fish stores as well. So that's just an interesting fact I put there. Yoga.
Oke, jadi yang paling bawah ini adalah jenis-jenis yang populer di toko-toko ikan hias di Kanada, teman-teman. Jadi ada jenis neon tetra itu selalu populer. Kemudian Kuhli Lodge, Neocaridina shrimp, udang Neocaridina ya. Terus Ruminos tetra, juga Gapi, Plati, Moli. Itu jenis-jenis yang di toko ikan di sana itu cukup populer. Seperti itu.